The Real L Word is a docu-series that will show the world that gay women are just like you, we're just gayer. I felt like being a part of this project that the message was really greater than my relationship is. I just feel like I'm trying to take the fear out of what it means to be gay, and gay doesn't necessarily just define who I am. I don't lead with that. It just happens to be one aspect of who I am. And so I think for someone that's struggling with their sexuality or maybe has feelings for, you know, a woman, that they could look at this and say, you know what, it's not that scary. So the first week of shooting, it's so interesting because my whole thing is that, you know, I want to produce everything and be in control of everything. And so for me to really let that go, it's been a wonderful life lesson for me to just say, you know what, you can't control everything and just let the cameras roll. And I would just say it hasn't been intrusive. I really feel like the crew's been very respectful. The producers are really respectful. They want to tell our story in an honest way. Everyone's story is autonomous, which has been amazing. Nothing is scripted. And I just feel like it's going to give you an honest glimpse into my career, Jill's career, our life together. It's been wonderful. And I think that we've always been real on camera. And a lot of people have said to me, there's no way that your relationship with Jill is like this. There's just no way. And it truly is. We just adore one another. We're each other's best friends. You know, if we have a little argument, we get out of it very quickly. And we just respect one another and love one another. And we feel so lucky that we really are, our rapport really is that loving with one another. Jill and I have known each other since we're children, and we went to overnight camp together. We both grew up on the East Coast. So we obviously lost touch after we both left camp, and this was 1985. So I joined an alumni camp webpage, and Jill and her brother, who I also went to camp with, were looking through this webpage and found me. Now the funny story is that when I was 10 years old until I was 13, Jill's brother was my first boyfriend. So we would hold hands and like go to the camp movies together and the dances, and he was my guy. So I was destined to be in that family in some way, but that's how we reconnected. They found me on Facebook, on this camp website. Well, we instantly connected and were emailing and talking, and we were both in the same industry. We both lived on the West Coast. She was in San Fran and I was in LA, and we had plans to meet. But we knew that there was a connection. And so we both joked, like, if we meet, we'll either be braiding each other's hair and playing jacks or not, you know? I've never had that feeling in my life when I opened up the door and I saw her standing before me. And it just felt like I was home. It was really strange. We loved each other as kids. I mean, we just had this connection for whatever that is worth. And then I just knew. I knew from the moment I saw her. I think she knew too. We were supposed to be in each other's lives. I definitely think that. You know, it's so funny when I told my mother that we had reconnected, and being an only child, my mother has saved everything I've ever done. So she hands me a box, and in the box are all the camp letters for years and years and years about how much I love Matt. This is her brother. And then there's a letter from Jill to my mother when Jill was 8. And then I sent home the breakup letter that her brother wrote me to break up with me in my last year of camp. So my mother has everything. So I'm reading this breakup letter at our wedding, because if it were not for him breaking up with me, I would not be with his sister today. I've really enjoyed this. I really think that it's going to make a very big impact. And the other women who we've just met for the first time seem wonderful and aspirational, and everybody has such colorful lives. I think it's an interesting glimpse into the behind-the-scenes look of jobs in Hollywood, which people may or may not, you know. And then I think it really will normalize the relationship between two women. There really isn't anything different about Jill and I besides the fact that we are two women. I mean, I say we're like the straightest gay couple I know. You know, I don't ever define myself as, hi, I'm Nikki and I'm gay. It's, hi, I'm Nikki and this is my wife Jill, or wife-to-be. So again, I just want to take the fear out of what it means.